ever thought to ask God, you've given me this gift. Now, what do you want me to do with it? Your gift is something that comes naturally, whether it's writing, whether it's talking, whether it's teaching, whether it's singing, whatever it is. That would be a good question in 2025 because your answer may not be what you think it is. Reading from which psalm? Such an afternoon as this, it being one of those meteorological winter days where a late November afternoon could easily be taken for January. The gloom was so all enveloping. Les was routinely finishing her homework at the family's massively welcoming oak dining room table adjacent to the custom home's vast rotunda circular living room area with step down plush seductive brown, orange, and gold carpeting anchoring the shimmering white baby grand. It was always interesting to her that her life trajectory changed while she tried to figure out the slope in her geometry class. I love you, darling, but I never wanted children in my portfolio, her mother stated as she ran her finger along the rim of her baccarat glassware. She and her daughter avoided each other's gazes. Leslie was silent while her mother chattered on. It's so difficult to find good help nowadays, Mrs. Treadwell the third mused, doing her white glove testing while wearing her actual white satin elbow-length pearled gloves. Her daughter could imagine the conversation her mother would be having with Esmeralda. Mom, what's Mom, how do you calculate the trajectory of a slope? Damn. She knew that Harvard was her objective and that she wouldn't be getting there on her looks alone. Her father was an alumnus and bequeathed to such an extent that a library there bore his name. She also guiltily used the curse word to deflate from her mother's upcoming rant. She was her father's daughter, but it was more convenient to act as dumb as the metaphorical box of rocks. Simultaneously, knowledge of the matriarch's aversion to all things gauche or gutter, the mere vocalizing of swear words, was repellent to her southern sensitivity. Les mentally crossed her fingers because she knew that she didn't want to hear what was next. What could be worth hearing now? The truth telling properties materialize in liquor, and she listened. I never wanted you. Your father paid me to have children, to have you. One element of the Tiffany lamp and crystals was that it shone spectacularly and magnificently, and it could transform the cheapest corner store brew into nectar emboldenment. An 8-year-old girl facing the truth while keeping her mind on tomorrow's schoolwork, the task at hand. Well, of course you wanted children. You wanted me. Remember how the day I was born that you said that I was the best part of your life? She stumbled for the phrases that she'd heard replayed over her young years. She knew there had to be an answer. I was the best thing that ever happened to you, you said. She watched as Mrs. Leslie the Third danced nimbly around and amazingly, not spilling a drop of her drink on her all white outfit or the outfitted living room and the plush beige cashmere shawl even stand immaculately secure across her shoulders. She momentarily set her wine glass on the lacquered surface of the piano without a coaster, so her daughter knew instantly she drank beyond her limit. Closing her school book and putting down her pencil, she went over to her mother and gingerly lifted the glass and placed a coaster underneath. No sense in making Esmeralda's job harder. She was avoiding the confrontational aura that had drifted in the atmosphere, and in hiding the panic and desperation to shield her ears and noting that her homework was still unfinished. She wondered why she was cornered this way. Her mind idled by pouting about being interrupted and hearing the words of her beloved grandmother and the old people she knew about when you're black, you've got to be 3 times as good and twice as prepared. These edicts guided her in tackling the most arduous tasks with an ardent determination. The ivories were being tickled, and the soothing and vibrant chords of Bach, excuse me, or was it Beethoven, filled the air and further muddied her mind by the complicity of the paradoxal, picturesque scene mired within the muted tones of age old, waiting to be told aggression that embraced her. She continued gaily. My mother said, marry him, have babies, be a good wife. My beloved husband said the same. Her gaze was either in the past or contemplating her next string of stinging invectives. How do you young people say now? She giggled coquettishly. Put a ring on it? I said, open a bank account, put cash, Class A stocks and bonds, and I will marry you. Her mother saw her, it seemed, for the first time, as she summarily stated, each month I'm paid till you are 18, my dear. He wanted it to be 17, but held to the no. I bargained. As her daughter stood stunned, and the words echoed, I bargained.